Welcome back, everybody. This is Del, and we're going to play another new game of Factorio. Now, what is Factorio? Well, Factorio is I guess you could call it survival crafting kind of game, but you build machines to make more machines, to make more things, to make a rocket eventually. So, we're starting out here. First thing we want to do, get rid of a few of these trees, there's too many of them. Let's go ahead and get some stone. And we will get going here. We'll grab about, I don't know, 15 or so. The first part of this game starts out a little bit slow, kind of whacking away at things, but you'll see as you get further into it, you start making miners and things like that to mine all this stuff for you, so you don't have to click on things so much. You spend more time just building the machinery to do everything for you, which is fantastic. Get a miner down here, furnace. Put it down there. And while that's going, we'll cut down the rest of these trees over here. They're kind of in our way. So the first things we're going to go for here is to get a little bit of iron mining up, and then eventually we'll get our power going. Power's always the first thing you go for. At least I do. A little bit of that, and this guy should have made something. Remember to turn on our alt mode, which shows what we're currently making in each of our furnaces here. Okay, making one of them. We need about 9 more iron here to get our coal going. Actually, let's get another iron going here. I'm going to make this go a little bit faster that way. Okay. We'll chop down a few more trees while we wait here. These trees are always in the way. They are the actual enemy in Factorio. The biters be damned. It's all about killing trees. It's the secret enemy of Factorio. As for mod list I'm using right now, the only thing you're going to see is more light, which is basically, if you look, you see this halo of light around me instead of the default little flashlight kind of style light that is normal, and that is because of the more light mod. Makes it a lot easier for people to see when it's either being streamed or recorded, so I like to use it. We're going to go ahead and get us a miner making some stone for us here too. And how much stone do we need? About 5 miners. Well, that's mining. We'll double up with it here. There we go. That'll get us enough to get our little miniature coal production going here. Yep, let's get enough fuel. Throw some more in there. And probably use some more as well. Okay, let me get a couple more miners. And we'll do this little thing where you take 2 coal miners, point them at each other, throw a piece of wood in there, and then there's wood in there, and now they will basically fill each other with coal to burn to use as fuel, but then they'll build up here as well, or here as well, so they give you extra coal to put in other things while keeping themselves running at all times. So that's good. So for power, I think we'll put our first little power station right up this way here somewheres. Yeah, we'll put it right here somewhere, it's fine. We don't really want to run coal that far. Let's put it down here next to the coal for our first little power output. That'll work fine. So we'll go grab some more stone and iron, and we'll put another miner up on the copper up here. So other mods I'm using Resource Spawner Overhaul, which spreads out the resource deposits a lot more. Makes you basically actually go get resources instead of there just being tons everywhere. We're using the Fact Controller, which you'll see once we get to trains. It's a GUI for managing all your different trains and stuff. We're going to use Farl, which is the fully automated rail layer, which is great for using trains because it's basically you can drive the train around and it will lay track for you as you drive it around, as well as specified by blueprints and whatnot. You can have it throw lights down and power poles and everything else as you're going, which is great. I'm just going to use some wood for these. Okay, now we get some copper going. And that should be good for now. For that stuff. A lot of run around right here in the beginning. That's just the way it works. Grab the rest of that. And we'll go down here and grab some more coal to fill in these guys. There we go. You guys switched over to coal burning now. There we go. Oh, we're gonna make about 10 of these while we're waiting for our copper to pick up a little bit here. Oh, you need a bit more fuel, don't you? Thank you. Yeah, we should have enough to make us a pump, which is good. We need a little bit more for some more boilers. So probably just a few more stone here. 10. Need 4 more boilers. We'll stand here and hand mine for a second. And 20. That should be good now. Make 4 of these. A couple of those. We don't really need this many steam engines just yet, but we'll do a full setup just for completion's sake here. Before a little bit more iron, we need a couple of pipes here. Thank you. And 5 more. Oh, you're out of fuel, are you? Okay, we'll keep going, thank you. Okay, let's grab more coal here to make sure that everybody stays running up here. Switch you over to coal. Use that a bit, you're fine. You got a bit still, and you can use a bit more. And a little bit more in there too. Okay, now those should be good for a little while here. So, power. Let's say, let's make a magazine. Just because, you know, I just don't like rocks, so we're gonna get rid of this one. They're just ugly. They need to go away. Rocks are the second true enemy of Factorio. Well, they get a lot less bothersome once you get a shotgun. Right now we just have old pistola, so they're kind of still annoying. Yeah, we'll go ahead and make our first power plant right here. I guess it'll be fine. Pipe the ground going. Yeah, we can just use one. Should be fine for now. Let's go under. About far away should be good. And we'll plop down our boilers here. And then we'll. Oh, are we gonna want to walk through there? Probably at some point. So let's go ahead and make another pipe to ground so we can walk through there. That's the problem with not using the underground pipes when you do your power setup. Sometimes you want to walk by it. Oh no, I didn't want to make you. Oh well. Sometimes you want to walk by there, so let's much easier if you put the pipes under the ground, like such. Something like that. And we'll do some steam engines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good enough for right now. Alright, we'll get some poles. And then we need to lay some belt down across here, huh? So we'll come up the inside, right next to it here, like so. And probably end up using burner inserters on them. We could use regular inserters, it's fine, I guess. Let's lay this out with poles here. 3. Let's see. I think we'll just go there. Then we can span it in the middle here. There we go. So next stop here is we need some electric miners, which we need more iron for. Because you never have enough iron, it's just the way it goes. Always need more iron. Okay, come on. Iron plate, iron plate, iron plate, iron plate, thank you. Well, we do have another steam engine, we could probably plunk that one down as well. And we need copper now. But that's okay, this guy's been cranking away at that. Let's go ahead and refill the 2 of them with some coal here. Grab that, because they were both full. That's good. How's that rate look here for coal? You're good, you're good, you're good. And you could probably use a little bit more. There we go. We'll go ahead and fill up our little copper miner here. Okay, so we got a little bit of copper now. We can actually make some inserters. And 2 more. Which you're just gonna need some iron for, okay. More iron, always more iron. And those, oh, I get more iron. Let them churn away, we'll go down, throw down our other steam engine, and we'll start working our belt over there. There we go. Okay, well, we're getting a good start here. It's a bit slow, but early game tends to be a little bit slow. Clean these guys back out. Electric miners. Let's get at least 1 going here. We'll just run it from, I guess up here is fine to start with. That'll be fine for now. Trying to get going on some more belt as well. Get everything back over here for power. Yeah, something like that's fine. Get a belt laid down here. When I do coal lines for my power, I generally like to make them so they're separate. So I'll have like a miner here that provides our power for our coal, and then we'll put miners off. Provides coal for my power, sorry. And then we'll have a separate line that runs off the other direction, off of separate, completely separate miners to power up the rest of the run coal to furnaces and everything else. It's that way I'm not, if I'm using too much coal in another area of the factory, only that will run out, and it will not totally kill everything by running it all out of coal, which does happen more frequently than I'd like sometimes. So, a bit more belt. And once we get this power going, we can start setting up some more miners and actually start automating some of this other smelting nonsense that we got going here. Okay. Let's take some of this coal we got here. Just kind of pop these guys going. Get everybody some juice here. And these guys run that way. And voila, we have power. I may want to change this just a little bit. Let's go. These guys aren't probably no longer needed right now. Well, they are still, but not really. I can just run over on the belt and grab the coal now. We'll get these guys here, and let's make one more miner for our coal. Look here. We'll kind of flip-flop this just a little bit. We'll put this one here. We'll turn you around, and then we'll run the belt out here. So. More belts. They're gonna try. There. Oh, I hate when I do that. You go there, and you stick there. There we go. Okay, and I'll flip you around the other way. There we go. Now we get it on both sides of the belt here, and it'll all be nice and pretty balanced and stuff like that. So we have power. Time to get some more miners going over here. And those guys can go there for now. Oh, these take so much. Okay. We go back up here to our copper plant, and we'll whack our way through the woods a little bit each time, just for wood for our power poles, if nothing else. Pretty soon, wood just becomes a complete nuisance without any real use. There we go. We got lots of stone now. Make one miner. And then while we're not really creating anything else, let's just make a bunch of power poles. There's our miner. Okay. So our smelting area, I suppose we could just do it up right up here, it'd be okay. And while we're at it, let's just bump our iron production a little bit here. We'll go ahead and zip down here for now. Just for this first little bit, I'd like to get that going here. There we go. We'll throw this coal in here, and we'll get some decent amounts of iron production going here. There we go. And wait for them stone furnaces now. 1 and 2. There we go. And you guys can each have a little handful of coal here. That'll get us going a little bit better here as far as getting things on the board and above ground and everything. Yeah, we'll just get the belt for now. We can belt everything out here. Now, electric miners are basically twice as efficient as these guys here, so they're always better. Not to mention they don't produce as much pollution and some other stuff too. So we'll just start all the way down here, I think, with our miners, and we'll just run them straight up this way. Once we get up here, we'll leave this here for now, but we're going to come out the other side of it here and go down that way. Okay. That looks like a good way to go. One thing you'll notice about Factorio, if you play it, is generally the way I tend to do it is I set up a base, do some stuff with it, make it all nifty neat, And then I destroy it and rebuild it and keep going and do something different, and then that one needs a little bit of work, and so you destroy that one. Go to it's a work in progress constantly. Is the way my bases generally are. So for the time being, what is it? 8. So we need 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. All our furnaces we're going to need here to cook all this iron we're going to be making up. And we're going to need a lot of these guys. About 15 should work. Let's go ahead and start piping the power over here now. Okay, these are all good now. It's time to tear you up though. Actually run this line underneath here. Out. And away we go down this way here. Okay, now for a coal line. We need a couple more miners here. Good thing we have enough stuff for those. We'll just do a temporary little setup here right now for the moment. We'll just plunk a couple of these guys down here and a couple of these guys here. Actually I did that wrong. I want to just do it this way. We'll just do the easy way. I'm going to make a bulks. Oops. There we go. Now that'll just give me some temporary iron in that box off this line, so we're at least using it for now. And then run around here, grab more coal. Because we're not using all of that, so we'll get her going here. Not looking too bad on iron here. It's more belt. Since we actually have some power now, let's grab logistics real quick here. We're just gonna manually craft a few of these in our hand and make a lab, which I don't have enough copper for. Copper smelting isn't exactly the highest priority at the beginning. You can run off of one little guy doing copper here like this forever. Alright, let's just fill them guys up. There we go. Grab all that stone. Actually, let's just put we'll put a bunch of that in there for now. We can come back up here later and get it when we need it. There we go. Fill them up. Handcrafting science packs in your inventory isn't the best way to do it, but it works for right now. Mostly I just want to get logistics so we have a bit more. Alright, where you at? I need a lab. Thank you. So we have a bit more options with our belting. If you look here, if we get our logistics, that basically gets us our underground belt and our splitters and fast inserters, all three which are very handy. What's 20 isn't? I forgot. Logistics be 20. What's the other one I usually grab? Automation, obviously, so you can make assembly machines. Optics will be doing fairly quick, just so we can make lamps for you guys, so everybody can see everything everywhere. So, other than that, nothing too terribly important yet. We'll want to grab the military at some point. Let's get this out of here. We got our lab done yet? No, it's still cranking away at that. Get those made. And we'll just plunk down our lab in a nice out-of-way location, like right in the middle of everything. That sounds good to me. So let's grab logistics first. We'll just wing these in here. And we'll start thinking about exactly how we want to set up our lines here. Maybe we'll get our furnace, little furnace set up over here somewhere. Just one too many. Okay. Inserters are going to be here. That. Need to go grab some more copper, I guess, here. So we got a fair amount of iron coming. We can pull up a couple of these now. Let's make sure that these guys don't run out of coal at any point soon. So they will keep banging away at that iron there. Actually, I'll take that too. Take out more annoying trees on the way by. Pretty soon as you walk through here now, this will just eventually clear out. It takes a while, but it'll eventually be cleared out. And just sitting there chopping trees forever kind of gets annoying. So anyways, let's just give these a couple more of these guys down here. There we go. Oh, we got lots of copper here. And we need about maybe 2 stacks of stone here. Eventually we're going to have to run power over here and everything else, so might as well get the trees out of the way now. Like I said though, I hate standing there just chopping trees for like 20 minutes, so. That, and we'll throw the rest of those guys in there. As far as our copper goes, I mean our coal, sorry. Coal, not copper. And we're just going to do this. Oops, not that. That doesn't help anything. And we're going to turn this guy around that way. There we go. Just run him out this way here. Something like that. Take it up this way now. Actually, I probably want to come through there instead. Did that wrong. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. So we'll go up that way instead. Go up. Thank you. Alright, okay. Alright, I'll move you. Moving power pole. There we go. Oh, let's pick all this. Ah, not that one. Put the rest of this stuff here. Again, belt over deposits can sometimes be just slightly annoying. So we've got our initial power, little tiny ghetto science lab going here, some initial iron production, and we're going to start on our furnace setup. But we'll get to that in the next episode. So see y'all later. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, question, suggest, rant, whatever you like. We'll see y'all next time.